as was widely expected, hardliner Ebrahim Raisi is well ahead in the vote count after Iran's presidential election. The three other candidates had already congratulated the judiciary chief. The official final announcement is due to come within hours. Activists had called for an election boycott after several contenders were excluded, leaving only 4 in the race, none of them considered to be serious rivals to Raisi. Voter turnout was low at less than 50%. Here are the results so far, as announced by Iran's Interior Ministry.
Given that vote counting is still continuing, these are the initial results. Mr. Ebrahim Raisi has more than 17,800,000 votes. Mr. Rezai, more than 3,300,000 votes. Mr. Hemati, more than 2,400,000 votes. And Mr. Ghazizadeh Hashemi, more than 1 million votes.
Live now to Tehran, Al Jazeera's Dorsa Jabari is there for us. So, an apparent landslide victory, but on a very low turnout.
Yes, this is the concern now. It will be how will this president-elect, Ebrahim Raisi, be able to convince the public that he can turn things around for them, of course, the economy being the #1 issue for Iranians. It's important to point out that Ebrahim Raisi is the numbers that he has gotten in this election is now going to be known to be the lowest voter turnout in Iran's history since the revolution of 1979. Voter turnout is at 48%. The Interior Ministry said that the number of votes cast, they have the final number for that, is 28.6 million Iranians went to the polls on Friday. Ebrahim Raisi, of course, got a landslide victory. We also know that the current president, Hassan Rouhani, has now visited Ebrahim Raisi at his office within the judiciary in Tehran to congratulate him in person. He knows what task awaits him, of course. The country's 13th government will be formed in the beginning of August. The president, Hassan Rouhani, will no doubt be giving him a few updates about what to expect when he takes office at that time.
Tell us more about Ebrahim Raisi then, and about his politics.
Well, he is a man that we know to be very close to the supreme leader and to the conservative establishment here. Ebrahim Raisi wears a black turban, which is a sign that he is a Sayyid, meaning that his family claims lineage to the Prophet Muhammad. He was born in Mashhad, which is also the birthplace of the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. It is Iran's second largest city in northeast of the country. He was appointed as the head of the Astana Quds Foundation in Mashhad in 2016, a position appointed by the supreme leader himself, because it is the foundation that is in charge of Imam Reza Shrine. And that foundation is also involved with the country's economy and the politics as well. So it's a very important position. He had that job until 2019, when he was again appointed as the head of the judiciary by the supreme leader. So we know him to be a man of very, very high status within the system. He hasn't said much about his policies. He has said that he plans to tackle corruption within government. That was also his platform when he was assigned the portfolio of the judiciary. He wanted to fight corruption within that department, and that is also what he intends to do when he takes office.
Al Jazeera's Dorsa Jabari reporting live from Tehran.